The sun cast long shadows across the monastery as I approached the Buddha. My heart heavy with anxiety. "Master," I began, my voice trembling, "my mind is consumed by restlessness, and I cannot find peace within myself." The Buddha gazed at me with serene eyes, a gentle smile gracing his lips, and he nodded knowingly. "Ananda," he said softly, "long ago, there was a traveler who journeyed through a dense, uncharted forest, seeking an escape. The disciples gathered around us, their faces reflecting my own curiosity. As the Buddha began his tale with measured words, this traveler carried with him a map, worn and faded, believing it would guide him to a place of safety. Yet, as he ventured deeper into the forest, the paths diverged, and the map became nothing more than confusion. He stood amidst towering trees, their shadows weaving a net of uncertainty. As his heart pounded with anxious thoughts, success is achieving what others value, being seen as capable and worthy of respect. Buddha paused, allowing the man's words to linger, letting their weight shape the understanding of those gathered around him. Success, as you perceive, is fleeting, rooted in external validation, chained to the whims of societal applause. Buddha calmly responded, "True success lies within your efforts, within your sincerity, within the integrity of your heart driving each step forward." But amidst his turmoil, the traveler remembered an elder's words. "In the stillness of breath, clarity emerges." He closed his eyes, letting go of the map, and began to breathe deeply, steadying himself with each exhale. Imagine a farmer tending to barren soil, his labor fruitless. Do you see him abandon his field forever? The man hesitated before answering. "No, Master, but perhaps his heart breaks each season when no yield comes." "Indeed," Buddha said, "but does his effort diminish the integrity of his purpose, his commitment to tilling the earth?" The disciples stirred in thought, contemplating the unseen measure of effort, purpose, and truth emerging beyond visible outcomes. The man remained silent, his heart beginning to grasp the essence of Buddha's words, yet still uncertain in their comfort. The traveler's peace was not found in escaping the forest, but in embracing it, moment by moment. As it was, each breath became a thread, weaving a path through the tangled uncertainty, guiding him toward understanding and calmness. It gathers, weaving slowly. Is it aware of success? The man observed the bird diligently picking stray twigs, its purpose unwavering, creating structure from seemingly insignificant fragments. The Buddha gestured gently toward the horizon, where the mountains rose majestically, their peaks kissed by the golden sunlight. "Ananda, observe the mountains," he said. "Even in the midst of howling winds, they remain steadfast and unmoving in their essence, like the mountains. You too possess a center of stillness, untouched by the storms of fleeting thoughts and emotions. This stillness can be found in your breath, Ananda, the bridge between your body and mind, between restlessness and tranquility." He continued, his voice a soothing balm to my restless spirit. "Bring your awareness to your breath and its natural rhythm. Inhale deeply, noticing the coolness as the air enters your nostrils, filling your body with life and vitality. Exhale slowly, observing the warmth as the air departs, carrying with it tension and the weight of anxious thoughts. Let your breath be an anchor, grounding you to the present moment, where peace resides, hidden beneath your racing mind." The disciples around me began to practice the Buddha's teaching, their breaths deep and deliberate, a chorus of stillness growing. "Ananda," the Buddha said, his eyes reflecting infinite compassion, "you are not your thoughts, nor your anxieties. They are but passing clouds, just as the sky remains vast and unaffected by the movement of clouds. Your essence remains untouched by fleeting fears. With practice, you can observe your thoughts without attachment, letting them drift away like leaves upon a flowing stream." I inhaled deeply, the Buddha's guidance filling me with a newfound clarity and a faint glimmer of calmness within my heart. Master, I said with gratitude, your words illuminate my path. But how do I remember this when anxiety takes hold again? The Buddha reached down, picking up a fallen leaf, and held it delicately between his fingers, as though cradling a fragile truth. This leaf, Ananda, is like a thought. It arises, it falls, and it vanishes, leaving no trace upon the ground forever. In your mind, when you notice a troubling thought, acknowledge it gently, like holding this leaf, without judgment or resistance. By observing and releasing each thought, you step out of its grip and into the freedom of the present moment. Ananda. Remember, the power of breath and observation is always within you, even in the midst of life's greatest storms. The sun sank lower, its rays spreading warmth across each face, marking the end of an inner journey's beginning. Thus, Buddha's words resonated with each spirit present, awakening understanding, rewriting paths shaped by courage, effort, and authenticity. The Buddha's words lingered in the air like the fragrance of blooming jasmine, a promise of peace for restless souls. Another day, the disciples gathered again under the shade of the Bodhi tree, their minds eager for the Buddha's wisdom. Buddha's presence was serene as always, a sanctuary of wisdom, drawing seekers yearning for clarity and release from inner turmoil. Among them sat Sudatta, a young man bearing the tools of an archer, his bow gripped tightly in frustration. Master, Sudatta began, his voice quivering, despite my tireless training, my arrows stray from the mark. Am I a failure? Buddha regarded him with compassion, his gaze calm yet penetrating, seeking the roots of Sudatta's struggle through his questioning eyes. The mind too has layers. Kema, the surface ripples with thoughts and emotions, but the depths hold unshaken stillness. There was once a potter in a distant village, whose craft was shaping clay into vessels upon his spinning wheel. One day, as he worked, the clay wobbled uncontrollably, breaking his vessel repeatedly, leaving him frustrated and disheartened. He tried harder to control the clay, but his efforts only caused it to crack, shattering his hopes each time. Buddha nodded, acknowledging the archer's honesty. Perfection is a fleeting illusion. Sudatta, always dancing beyond the reach of those who chase it. Kema, the potter found harmony by relinquishing control, understanding that peace lies in patience, not in battling the storm. The disciples nodded in agreement, their expressions reflecting the resonance of the Buddha's story, their hearts ready to learn. Peace is not found in avoiding life's challenges, Kema, but in embracing them with a calm and steady spirit. Our thoughts, like the storm, may rise and fall, but beneath them lies the unwavering depth of the present moment. Kema bowed deeply, her mind alight with clarity as she prepared to ask another question. Seeking guidance for her journey, Master, she asked earnestly, how do we access this stillness within, when the storm feels too powerful to escape? The Buddha gestured to the stream nearby, where water flowed gently over smooth stones, its course unbroken by obstacles. Observe the stream, Kema, how it moves around rocks and branches, adapting effortlessly to whatever lies in its path. The stream remains true to its essence, flowing without resistance, finding its way without struggle, undeterred by temporary hindrances. Our breath is like this stream, Kema, guiding us through life's challenges. When we surrender to its natural rhythm, bring your awareness to your breath, and let each inhale and exhale carry you closer to the stillness within. Inhale deeply, feeling the cool air entering your nostrils, filling you with vitality and grounding you in the present moment. Exhale slowly, releasing tension and allowing your mind to soften, returning to the calm that exists beneath restless thoughts. Each breath is a reminder, Kema, that you are not the storm itself, but the vast ocean beneath its fleeting waves. the disciples followed the Buddha's teachings. Their breaths united in a rhythm of stillness. As peace settled over the gathering, "Master," Kema said, her voice steady, "but when life's chaos returns, how do we hold on to this peace?" The Buddha picked up a pebble from the ground, holding it gently in his hand, its surface smooth from the stream's touch. "This pebble, Kema, is like your mind, a simple thing, yet capable of reflecting clarity when immersed in mindful awareness. Drop this pebble into still water, and watch how the ripples fade, leaving a reflection of the sky above. In moments of chaos, return your mind to stillness." As the pebble returns to the calm of the water's depth, the disciples watched intently as the Buddha placed the pebble beside him, his wisdom a beacon of understanding and hope. Stillness is not a place to reach, Kema, but a practice, a way of meeting life with courage and compassion. It is the patience to witness the storm and the faith to trust that calmness will return like the morning sun. Kema inhaled deeply, her heart steadying with newfound clarity. As she bowed before the Buddha with gratitude and respect, the disciples murmured their thanks, their minds weaving the Buddha's wisdom into their hearts like threads of a sacred tapestry. The sun dipped lower in the sky, casting long shadows as the gathering came to an end, their spirits enriched with peace. As I watched Kema walk away, her shoulders lighter, I felt my own heart deepen with understanding and quiet resolve. The Buddha's words lingered in the air, a melody of stillness and hope, guiding us toward the depths of our being. Each of you wields arrows of your own, though they may take forms beyond the bow. Your tasks, your efforts, your lives are arrows sent forth from the purpose that resides within your heart's truth. "Master," Sariputta began, his voice trembling, "how do we find peace when our hearts rebel against the reality we face?" The Buddha nodded gently, his eyes serene as he gestured toward the horizon, where birds soared gracefully against the sky. "Sariputta," the Buddha said softly, "acceptance is a journey, not an end. To accept is to embrace life as it unfolds. There once lived a merchant who set out on a journey, carrying with him a heavy sack of valuable goods. As he traveled, the sack tore, and his possessions began spilling onto the ground, piece by precious piece. Frustrated, the merchant scrambled to gather the items, his mind clouded with anger, his heart burdened with resistance. The harder he grasped at his scattered goods, the more they seemed to slip from his hands like water. Exhausted, the merchant paused, his breath shallow, his thoughts swirling, as he gazed at the path before him. In his stillness, he noticed the wildflowers swaying gently, the laughter of children playing nearby, and the kindness of strangers. The merchant realized that by clinging to his losses, he had overlooked the beauty and abundance surrounding him. "Am I destined to fail?" Buddha's gaze rested upon her, his eyes calm yet knowing, as if he saw the very essence of her struggle. "What do you seek in the pot you shape?" "Amara?" asked Buddha, his tone inviting reflection rather than reproach or consolation. "I seek perfection, Lord, that my work might honor my ancestors and stand as proof of my worth," she said. The disciples stirred, recognizing echoes of their own hearts in Amara's words, their burdens intertwined in the shared quest for validation. Buddha held his silence, allowing Amara's response to resonate before gently offering, "And what do you learn when the pot breaks?" Amara faltered, tears welling in her eyes. "I learn only that I have failed, that I am unworthy of my craft." "But Master," Sariputta said hesitantly, "how do we practice acceptance when the heart aches, when pain feels too overwhelming to bear?" The Buddha picked up a fallen leaf and held it delicately, his touch reverent as though cradling a fragile truth. "Sariputta, this leaf is like a moment in time. Its beauty exists because it is impermanent, ever-changing, and fleeting. When we resist pain, we only prolong our suffering. clinging to what we wish to change instead of what is. True acceptance begins with acknowledging the present moment without judgment, allowing ourselves to feel deeply, yet without attachment. Buddha continued, each broken pot offers lessons no perfect creation could. In its fragments lies the truth of your growth. Exhale slowly, releasing the need to control, and trusting in the natural rhythm of breath to guide you forward. Acceptance, like breath, flows freely when we cease to grasp, allowing each moment to come and go as it will. The disciples followed the Buddha's teaching, their breaths synchronized in a melody of stillness, their hearts touched by his profound wisdom. Master, Sariputta said with gratitude, your words illuminate a path I had not seen before. But what of hope amidst pain? The Buddha's gaze softened, his smile radiating warmth as he gestured toward the mountains. Their peaks kissed by the sun, Sariputta. Even the tallest mountains were shaped by winds and rains, their majesty born from the trials they endured. Hope is not the absence of struggle, but the faith that each challenge carries the seed of growth and transformation. There once was a young tree in a barren field, its branches bent by relentless winds and unyielding storms. Yet, as seasons passed, its roots grew deeper, finding strength within the very earth that seemed to resist it. Sariputta, like the tree, you will find that the challenges you face can nurture resilience and wisdom within your soul. Embrace each experience, even those of pain, as part of the tapestry of life, woven with threads of both joy and sorrow. Sariputta inhaled deeply, his heart steadying with newfound clarity. As he bowed before the Buddha with gratitude and reverence, the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the assembly. As the gathering came to a peaceful close, the disciples dispersed, their hearts carrying the Buddha's teachings like seeds ready to bloom in the fertile soil of understanding. As I watched Sariputta walk away, his steps lighter, I felt my own heart deepen with wisdom and quiet resolve. The Buddha's words lingered in the air, a melody of acceptance and hope, guiding us toward the unfolding beauty of life. Buddha addressed the disciples, his voice carrying the gravity of timeless truth. Each of you carries the fragments of your own work. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video.